As we last left off, we had just defeated the sunken city of Poltergeist, and now it's time for the nightmare stages. There are 3 stages in this game that I am fearing for each individual reason. First up is the Cliffside entrance, and I don't expect this to go well. Yeah, I brought Alucard with me for a reason, and that reason will come soon enough. We're also going to need all the hearts we could possibly get so we can use Alucard. Because I do not want a half-hour video. Not that I would, but I just want each part to last as short as possible. And yeah, you heard me, I'm splitting this video into 2 parts. I mean, I split my perfect run into 2 parts, so why not the minimalist run? My actual run of the stage took maybe 12 minutes or so. I'm actually not sure how long it took total, but I'm too lazy to look it up right now. But now, here's the first room where things could go wrong. This is what I would consider to be the worst room in the first section of the stage. Now I just want to use turbo control jumps right over here so you can take out the bat, lower it to the height, and then just run for the door. And now it's time for the last acid drop section of the game. This one, well, these aren't so bad. You just need to memorize the patterns of where they're going to go, and that's it. Just don't run into the drops themselves, otherwise you will get hit. And now it's time for the gargoyles. I hate these things so much. I hate them for every reason why I hate the Medusa heads and the bats. They're not as cheap as ravens. They are very predictable in what they're going to do, but they are still very annoying. I'm going to switch to Alucard here because, well, I don't want this to take a while. This is going to be a lot harder of an option later on, though. So just avoid that. And now we're going up the stairs. Let's hope I don't get hit. That one room with the bat, that is just a very terrible section in the stage. Gotta get rid of the slimes and the bone scimitars. Gotta back this one up a bit so that we can have time to defeat it. Another slime and one more bone scimitar to take care of. Each of these things takes 2 hits to kill. Alright. And yeah, time for a familiar face. So I'm going to switch the state to state 2, save, and we're out. Now, fighting this guy with the whip, it is brutal. So, I'm just fighting this guy with the holy water. First 2 forms, fight with the whip, and then just spill that holy water out, and you should have him defeated in no time. Alright, there we go. Switching the state. Saving. Now, unfortunately, it's time for one of my least favorite sections, one of many in this stage. The falling block segment. It isn't so hard, it just takes forever to actually get up there, to get up to the top. And I don't have enough hearts, because I used many of them with Phantom Bat when I was pouring holy water on him. So I have to ride the block current up. Who thought this was a good idea? The person that thought this was a good idea for a game, I have no clue. It's not fun. Games are supposed to be fun. It's boring. And it's just so repetitive, and the rest of the stage is going to be a lot harder than this. I mean, the first time doing this on my emulator, it took me maybe about 30 minutes just to get up here, because I didn't know what the hell was going on, and I was still blind running the game. This was about a year and a half ago, and I've gotten a lot of experience with this game now, so it isn't too hard, it's just so irritating. I'm going to switch to Alucard right now, just because it's not going to change it, and I'm going to be needing him pretty soon. Alright, the pattern changed. So, let's wait for another block to fall down. I need to familiarize myself with the pattern before I do anything else. Alright. Alright, one more wave, because I want to keep my heart consumption to a minimum. Alright, I got an extra heart, nice. It isn't going to change anything, though. But, Alright. Now, let's switch back to Trevor, and... You know what, I'm just going to switch to state, because I'm tired of doing this. Switching to state 2, saving, and we're out. Alright. Moving on. I had to jump cut it, because I just don't like that section of the stage at all. That's not saying the rest of the stage is going to be any better, that is until the boss is. Alright. Hate ravens. Thankfully, those are the only 2 ravens in the stage we have to fight. But we still got another part of the stage that I dread. This one right over here with the crumpling blocks and the falling platforms. I would just skip it, but I just want to prove that it is possible with turbo control. Alright, let's go quickly. Let's hope we can make it. Alright. Come on, Bat. You don't feel like coming? Alright. Oh, phew. Alright, there's a dagger up there, so obviously you don't want to get it. Ducking right under the bat. There are no hidden items over there, so I guess we're good. Alright, time for the Medusa heads. These aren't too hard to get by. Unless they come in like 2 or 3 in a row. Alright, let's go for the jump, dismount, whatever. Alright, we're good. Pretty much. Now it's time for the last section, and... Alright, we're almost there. Alright, we're going up here quickly. We're good. Alright. Alright, just for that, I'm skipping to state 2, switching to state 2, saving, and we're out. Now it's time for Crumpling Block's Revenge. Stairs, all up scrolling, bone scimitars everywhere. And to make things extra special for all the kiddies, flying gargoyles. Alright. Get out of the way, please! Get the crucifix, quickly, get out of the way. I actually find the stairs to be the better option this time. Alright, the bone scimitar did not hit me this time, that's good. Alright, we're almost there. Alright, 1. Alright, there we go. And now we just have an axe knight to deal with. That shouldn't be too hard. Alright, finally. Switching to state 2, saving, and we're finally done with that god-awful stage. So with that, it's time for the triplet boss. We all know how these go. First up, we have the mummies. And same routine for the other one, just squat down so you can duck under the upper tissues. Alright. They're down, and next up is Cyclops. Let's hope he doesn't get me. You can get 2 free hits at the beginning. Alright. This is going quite well. Alright. One more hit, and he is dead. And now it's time for Leviathan, who is more or less the easiest of the bosses this time around. Just gotta make sure he doesn't actually hit us. Alright. Alright, this guy is easy. I got this. And there we go. The Cliffside entrance is done. Plenty of outtakes. Plenty of outtakes everywhere. I hated this place so much. Switching to state 2 and saving. Thank goodness. Hate it so much.